If you're a founder and you haven't previously been through the process of selling a company, whether you're having a first conversation with an investment banker, merger and acquisition lawyer, or an adjacent deal professional, you're going to hear some confusing terms of art. Here's a quick primer on some of the most important words, terms, and phrases you'll need to know. So the first one is valuation. Now this is the market price for your company. It's usually expressed as a multiple of revenue or EBITDA. More on that in a minute. Valuation is an indication of the market's appetite for your business at a given moment in time. It'll often be frustratingly out of line with your expectations and sometimes seem far too focused on your financial metrics and not on what you think and know is special about what you've built. Take heart. There's a place in this process to figure in brand, moat, other differentiators, but none of that stuff will matter much if the financial piece doesn't pencil out. And it's the financials that interested buyers will be looking at first and most. The second term is EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Think of this as the cash earnings of your business. It's often adjusted by buyers and deal professionals around salaries, leases, owner economics, and other expenses that might change if the company changes hands. Get to know this term. It's usually pronounced EBITDA. It's likely that everyone involved in your deal will use it. In all likelihood, your business will sell at some multiple of this number, so it's key to most conversations and calculations associated with your deal. Next is structure. This will come up when your investment banker or buyer is proposing any non-cash element of your deal. It might sound like X amount of cash, Y amount in structure, where structure means something like a seller note, rolled or retained equity, bank or mezzanine financing, even preferred or structured equity. This gets murky pretty quickly, but for starters, just think of the deal being comprised of the cash you'll receive at closing and the structure of any future payments, some of which are contingent, others more certain. Lastly, due diligence. This is the process that starts after you've agreed in principle to deal terms with the buyer. It follows their letter of intent, or LOI. Due diligence, sometimes shortened to simply diligence, is an effort on the buyer's part to make sure that they have assessed all the risks, validated all their assumptions and all your assurances, including your representations about financial and other conditions of your business, so they know exactly what they're paying for and how they'll operate the business after you've closed the deal. Especially if you're walking away afterwards, meaning you have no paid role after the sale of the company. This process, due diligence, will feel invasive and even accusatory. Now lean on your advisors and don't take it personally. It's necessary and it eventually ends. You'll be richer, literally, for the experience.